The problem was not the coaching, the problem was the lack of foreplay. Let's talk about it. Hey there, Coach Kat here, and today I want to talk about something that is missing in a lot of coaching programs, and I fell for it. I had no idea that I needed it, and once I saw it, I cannot unsee it. And let me see if this resonates with you, and if you're like, you know what, Kat, now that I think about it, I noticed and I needed it too. For years, I have believed in coaching. I believe investing in yourself is one of the best things that you can do. It is the best investment, gives you the best ROI by far, right? But I was working with a lot of male coaches that were incredible, amazing at what they do. They had the systems, the funnels, the processes, all the things that seemed to be working for all the men and some women. And I was like, I am implementing, I'm showing up, I'm like the teacher's pet. I am doing all the things and I'm implementing, but I still, it didn't quite flow. It didn't feel like it was in alignment. And that happened coaching program after coaching program after coaching program. And I still didn't understand why that was happening. I still did not understand what was missing until I decided to start working predominantly with women. Okay. I still work with a few amazing men, but predominantly I work with women. And I realized as I began to heal my own nervous system and how I show up and not rushing all the time and doing, and dropping more into my feminine when it came into work, I realized, oh my God, I was missing the freaking foreplay. Like everything was about go, 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 sell this and just go into what they're gonna get and go into the features and share all the things. It was a very masculine way to sell. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I am my own customer, right? I am my own ideal client. And need, I have identified finally that I need a little foreplay. I need a relationship. I need to know that we're vibing. I need to know that you get me. I need to know that there's some sort of camaraderie, that there's some sort of understanding that we have things in common, that I can open up to you. And that takes time. And that can be built very quickly. It doesn't have to take days, weeks or months. But I need to know that before there is an exchange, that before you're trying to tell me buy this thing, that you get me, that you are invested in my healing, that you want the best for me. So even when I'm writing emails now, when I'm creating sales copy, when I'm creating any program, I was working on updating the funnel for my card decks, right? You know that I created, where are they? I created my own card deck. Here it is. I created my own card deck and I want to bring it to the world. I want to automate the process. And I was working on the copy and then I realized this is a little too transactiony. I want her to know that I see her. I want her to know that I've been in her shoes, that I understand where she's struggling, okay? And then we're dropping into all the things. But first, let's connect. First, let's be together. Even when I'm thinking about my solo retreats, I'm thinking of before we go away, before we spend time together, let's get to know each other. Let me see where you are. Let me hear your story. Let's have some online sessions together. If it's a local person, we get to meet in person, which is amazing, and talk about different things and where they are. And then that way, when we go away and begin to do the real work, we're not showing up as strangers. Now we have this thing going on and they feel like, wow, this is someone that I can open up to. This is someone that I can cry if I need to. And trust me, there's a lot of crying most of the time. Very cathartic, very beautiful. And there's things that you get to share that are very deep and very personal. And I don't know about you, but for me, I'm not going to do that just with anyone. I need to feel comfortable. I need to feel that it's safe what I'm sharing. I need to feel that I'm not going to be ridiculed or made fun of. I need to feel safe in my skin. My nervous system needs to know that it's a safe place. And that's when I realized, oh my God, I'm giving that to my girlies. I'm giving that to the people that I'm working with. We're building a rapport. Even when I'm doing a session, we don't just dive in. And I remember that's one of the things that bothered me about talk therapy most of the time. They just wanted to go for the jugular. They wanted to go in for the deep stuff and asking you all these deep, intimate questions about your past, how you were brought up, what happened to you. And when I do my sessions, we don't just drop right in. I'm checking in. How are you? How you been since our last session? What happened to that thing you're gonna do with your family? And I'm having a good day, and I'm going here afterwards. I am building a rapport, and that's what I call business foreplay. And I am all about the foreplay. So I wanted to let you know, if you're watching this, if you're still here, that if things have not worked out with other coaches before, if you have tried to do things and you realize that you felt rushed, that you felt not warmed up, just like it doesn't work in the bedroom, it doesn't work in the boardroom. Okay, it doesn't work in the real business world. You also need to feel connected and need to feel taken care of and need to feel like someone really cares about you and that they're not rushing you. I don't like to be rushed. I don't know if it's because I'm a Taurus and I want things when I want them, and I am very go with the flow, and like I just came back from a walk. I was working on something, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for a walk. It's my second walk of the day, and it was amazing. I took my time, listening to a beautiful meditation, and came back. And then when I was good and ready, I was gonna record this video for you and for me, because what I'm doing is validating and understanding why things did not work before. I was not properly connected, warmed up, and therefore it didn't work for me. So understanding what you need, working with coaches that get you, going to places where you feel nurture, especially if you're in your feminine. And I have spent a lot of time in my masculine because I raised my daughter by myself, um, working two jobs, trying to, working a regular job and a business, trying to make it work after divorce and all these things. It puts you in your feminine, and that works because you have to get things done. But then sometimes you get stuck. You're not in that situation anymore, but you're still stuck because that's what your system knows. That's how you know that works. And I was doing business that way, and I did not know for the longest time, and my nervous system hated it. And I'm like, why am I anxious? I'm not even an anxious person. What's going on? Why do I feel like I have to go, go, go all the time? Why am I feeling like this? You might be operating from your masculine, and then you're trying to say, hey Kat, I want to be in my feminine, but I can't, or I find myself switching back and forth. I don't know what's going on. You might be stuck in a pattern, and you have no idea, and you're trying to break it by doing the same things over and over again. And we know what they say, that if you try to doing the same thing expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. So maybe, just maybe, now that you have this information, you realize, okay, if I'm going to work with a male coach, I need to explain what I need. Or maybe you work with a woman coach. That's what I'm doing right now. I have 3 different coaches. They are all female coaches. And I got to tell you, the experience, very different. Even with the male clients that I have, they prefer this approach as well. So it's understanding what you need and not feeling guilty and not making having to make excuses and over explain. You need what you need, and that is a-okay. You need what you need. So ask yourself, I suggest that you ask yourself those questions. Am I in the right environment? Am I with the right coach? Am I in the right mastermind? Am I in the right program? And if I'm not, how do I change that? Or before I try to leave, can I ask and see if I can get it? And that can mean in your relationships and everywhere you are. Am I at the right place? Am I receiving the things that I need? And if you're not, ask. And if you ask and you're not getting it, then you get to make some decisions. And that's exactly what I have done. I updated how I get the help that I need. And for me right now, it's working with female coaches, female programs, where I feel very nurtured, where I feel very seen, very supported, and I still have the systems, and I still have the accountability, and I still get stretched, but in a way that is supportive to my nervous system, in a way that is supportive to my goals and desire to remain in my feminine and go into the masculine when necessary, and not rushing into it either. No, 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 no. I get to do it the way that supports my internal and external needs. And that, I'm telling you, that is doing wonders for my business, for my personal life, for all my relationships. I'm asking for what I need and going to the places that I know are going to give it to me. Mm, it is just unbelievable. So, to recap, are you getting what you need? Are you in a place that is nurturing you? If it's not, find places that do. If you are ready to grow your business and you want to do it in a way that also supports your personal goals, and you want to do it with someone that's going to nurture you and offer that business foreplay that you so desire, I'm going to suggest that you look for a coach like yours truly, or actually me. I have opened up my calendar and I'm working with incredible women and a few brave men that are ready to receive support in this way. I'm going to drop the link to my calendar. Let's have a conversation and let's just see if I am the person to help you. Let's see if what I have to offer supports your needs, your wants, your desires, and your goals to help the world get paid handsomely, like I say, be healed and cash flowing, okay? Because that's what it's all about. Connecting and being healed and feeling amazing while doing what you love. Ah! Okay, let me know what resonated with you. Let me know if this concept it's like, oh my God, Kat, I never thought about that, but you're right. I needed this thing. I needed this thing. I'll see you inside my school community where I am sharing every single day how you can nurture yourself from the inside out and release the good girl, okay? And spend 75 days of devotion. I'm telling you, after that, you will want to be doing self devotion every single day. Thanks so much for watching. Please know that I love you, that I'm rooting for you, and I'm going to see you super duper soon.